authenticators. Yep. Okay, so this card should match that serial number. Now, what do I do with this? I always, as soon as I get a new handbag, I put that back in the zipper pocket of the purse along with the original sales receipt, which is right here. Not all this paperwork, just the receipt, and I'll tell you why. You always want what the value of the purse was and the date and who sold it to you inside your purse. It need to be nowhere else, not in a file somewhere. It needs to be right inside the purse. And so I do not use that back zipper pocket for anything else. Matter of fact, I'm going to fold that over and put it down in there and zip it shut. Why do I do that? Because if I ever decide that I want to sell this, I'll even put this card right down in there. So it's right there. If I ever want to sell this, I got it right in there. And that's the only thing that's going in there. Oh, well, isn't that a little surprise? It has a place for your keys. And I do like that. That will go in the back side, and that is where I would put the keys. In the front will be my wallet, and in the middle will be makeup pouches and my Medi pouch. And I am trying to downsize more and more every time I get a handbag in my little organizer. Now, the organizer will not fit in here. So what I'll do from the organizer is I'll pull out those pouches. I've gotten to where I pouch even within the organizer, and I think that'll work really well with this. It's very soft. It is a little worn in. It's not stiff, but I kind of like that, y'all. I feel like this is a keeper. I do. I think I'm going to keep it. I thought I might return it, save the money, but you know, I really did want in my collection a black Chanel bag, and I'm going to snip this, and you were there. We snipped it. I own it. The way that I did this one, like I told you, being very transparent with you, sales from the Real other bags that I've sent in, and then a 3-payment system, meaning I will make 3 equal payments, but I didn't do it through them. I just did it through my PayPal account. I know you're thinking, Beth, you just paid off your PayPal account. I'd actually really rather have the control that it's my PayPal account than using Affirm or Klarna or any other kind of financing, because if I want to, I'll just pay it all off at once and have some automated payment. So, and I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to make this in 2 payments, subtract my account credit. So I may even can make it 1. Wouldn't that be exciting? Okay, so this is the bag. I'm putting it by my head so you can see the size. To me, this is a perfect size for me, and it's trendy. Literally, that's the name of it, is the Trendy. And I feel like I'll wear this. I'll be careful. I'll still always be careful because it is a luxurious bag. But I think this is one that I will actually wear and feel like, hold on, did I run over? Oh, I did. Oh, well, we'll make it 2 part. While we're at it, what I'm thinking I might do, so that you know the size, is I'm going to measure it. So some of you may be looking into one. And this is 11, let's see, make sure I'm getting this right. It's right at 12 inches. 11 3/4 is really what it is. And then the height of it, without the handle, is 7 3/4. And then the handle is like 4 inches. Is that right? Yeah. And then it's usually about 3 inches deep, it says. 3.5 to 4. And that's plenty deep. Like I said, I'm tempted to take the scratch plastic off, but it really is not undefining. Meaning it's almost hard to see, is it even on there? And it will protect it from scratches, just like when you put that plastic over your phone cover. Yes, you can, there's some plastic over it, but it really does keep it from falling apart when you drop it, So, what do y'all think? Would you have kept the caviar jumbo, or do you like this Trendy being the lambskin and having the handle? I think I'm going to love having a handle. And I love that I could do this in a way that I'm not going into deep depth, because what I did before, I made 4 payments, but they were over a 4-month period because the payments were substantial. And so I had to make the payments once a month, and I don't even remember who I used. Did I use a firm? I think I used a firm. And I had bought that one. I'm sorry my ears itch, y'all, and without thinking, sometimes I'll just scratch them. I'm pretty sure I have eczema. And some of you tried to tell me you have eczema. I was like, no, I don't. My ears are just dry. And it's like, that's eczema. And I'm thinking that between sugar and dairy, I've got to get serious about cutting back because it's getting where it itches all the time through here and my ears. Like right here on the back to here, and then my ears itch. They've itched the longest, but anyway. So what do y'all think? It's really, to me, a very pretty bag. I feel like I have landed the jackpot. I feel like this is the luxury bag that I want to have in my collection, and I don't feel the need to go buy another Chanel. I mean, and actually I'm going to sell even another Chanel. I have, and I think I had gotten it may have been from the Real Real, or it may have been What Goes Around Comes Around. That is where I got the jumbo. But I have a shopper, and I never wear it. I never wear it. And it's my tan one. I have a black one with silver, and this one's tan with gold, and I just never, ever wear it. And I just need to sell it and see what I could get for it. So, anyway. But doing things like that, you know, especially if it sells right away, paid for. So, it's good to use companies like The Real Real for 2 reasons. You can find good deals, and sometimes when you get them, y'all, you'll see that, sorry, I know these flash back light because the lights. Sometimes you'll see that it's a really worn out bag. Like I did get a pink Chanel bucket bag once, and it was just in rough shape. It just was. And, but I didn't pay that much for it, and it was a real Chanel. And that's back when I just wanted a Chanel, and so I got that one. I think that was my first one. And it was less than $1,000, which for Chanel is like unheard of. So, but it was a bucket bag that literally flopped over, and even when I put organizers in it, it would flop over on either side of the organizer. I mean, it was completely shapeless and worn. And I never wore that color. It was like a pink, but it was not a Pepto-Bismol pink, but it was a darker pink, but it wasn't dark. It was just somewhere in between, and I just never wore it. And I thought, well, you can always wear it with a pair of blue jeans and a white shirt. I mean, that goes with it. And it's like, yeah, but I don't. And so that one, and then what was the other? The Gabrielle, which it wasn't what I expected to be when I got it, and so I did sell that one. And then I bought the shopper. The tan one, I had seen it in a movie, Midnight in Paris. I loved it so much when the girl was carrying it. And I'm not sure it's really the bag she was carrying, number one. Number two, it's the same thing. It was almost too structureless and a pain to try to get the chains together and get them over my arm. And then its leather strap was movable, and I was always having to move it back to get it to be on my shoulder. So I think I'm going to put that one up for sale as well. So I don't even know how much it'd be worth. So anyway, I feel like this is the Chanel that I want. I wanted black. I wanted this size, and I love the handle. I feel like it's a little more trendy, no pun intended, and I feel like it's something I will use on a daily basis. I do have other black handbags that I love. I have my Coach buffalo print that I love. I've got the recent purchase with Hammett that I adore. That's the softest leather. This is very soft leather though. But my Hammett is, and I waited so long for that bag. It just was, of course, you know, a fraction of the cost of a Chanel, but it's really good leather. It's really pretty. It's just a good daily duffel bag. It's just, you know, but I'm still careful with it. I mean, it's just, I try to be careful with anything, really. You don't want to treat any of your possessions irresponsibly, so, or give them to someone who could use them. That's another thing. With some of my other bags, I've given them to friends, or when it makes sense, I would give it to a charity. And if they want to try to sell it and make money for their charity they can, or maybe somebody will do like I did with my Dooney and Perk wallet when I was a little girl. I saw one at Goodwill, and I grabbed it up for $2, and then someone told me that is a real Dooney and Perk. So you never know. So maybe you could just bless someone. You never know. All right, y'all. Well, I think that's all I have to say now. At this point, I'm just rambling, and I think we should be probably right at time anyway. I think anyway. But tell me what you think. And there's a couple of makeup palettes I wanted to share with y'all, and that's it for today, I think. All right, y'all. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.